y'all. Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. We're gonna do a collective reading using the Light Series Tarot. And I apologize in advance. I'm listening to this song on repeat, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I just want to make sure the microphone is on. The microphone. Alright, let's go. Let's get started. If you know this song, what does it take you back to? For me, it takes me back to, I think, 2013, winter specifically. I had this incredible pea coat collection when I lived in Green Bay, right before I moved out west, and I gave them all to my friends. It reminds me specifically of this one, like, Jackie O light, it's like light blue teal pea coat. God, it was gorgeous, like big buttons. Anyway, that's what I think of when I think of this song. Music is a transportation tool. Use it to heal, obviously. Oh, we've got the World and the Four Pentacles. Precisely. Four Pentacles could be lack, doubt, but very much like a lack mentality. She's clutching what she does have, like, very intently. The World, the first energy out. I know I need to do my nails. I was going to today, but I did nails instead. I'll do mine tomorrow. Anyway. I mean, I could have done both, but I didn't feel like it. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. That's cool. Masculine energy for, like, earthly abundance. Abundance isn't just money. In fact, on my channel, it's very much not money, okay? The Pentacle energy is more of just, like, what you create. Not necessarily what you create, but what abundance... Abundance is your ideas, your creations, your skills, your creativity, your imagination, and how you make that tangible. That's what Pentacles are to me. We have the Six of Pentacles here, which is a balance, like a reciprocity. So maybe you're focusing on your mental and physical. Four of Swords. So this is interesting. This is like a huge Eight of Swords, overthinking. Overthinking and also allowing others' narrative of you to dictate your reality. So the goal I'm getting from this reading so far is that we want to be in this world energy. We want to be centered in our own energy, in our own creation, in our own well-being. There's all these sacred geometry shapes around her. So finding balance within your own energy and also the energy hang on. I'm thinking, did I print out? Yeah, and I made it a book. Hang on. I printed out the Major Arcana, the Major Arcana workbook I made. So let me go ahead and share the affirmations of the World with you. This is my nerd binder. It zips and it has a strap. It's like a little briefcase. Okay, ow, my knee. God, I'm old. I can't move. Okay. So, this is a book, a journal I made, and it has affirmations for each of the major arcana. So this World card, I am so courageous and capable. I am whole. I am making an impact on the world, and I am so proud of myself. So that's the energy that we want to be in. Now, what I'm seeing here is that this Four of Swords energy and this Four of Pentacles energy, there has been like The Four of Pentacles energy, I don't know if you can tell, there's a heart in here, and it's connected to a red string that's like becoming part of the nest. The red string theory is this spiritual term for, like, the invisible string theory is like having like chords or connections with others, but the Four of Swords in particular comes right after the Three of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles is very much collaborative work, but I always caution about triangulation. So these two cards, the Four energy, Four is the balance of the directions and the elements. So it's about balancing within yourself, right? Both of these people are protecting what they have, including themselves, right? So I feel like this could be the energy that maybe you're in, or you have been in, or you are in, or I don't know. I don't know what your timeline is. I'm just gonna anyway, I don't know what your timeline is, but I feel like you've reached this point of wanting reciprocity because you're starting to recognize that you are the center of your own universe. You're your own main character, right? And so maybe now, instead of feeling like, you know, you're hurting and you need to be, the fetal position also speaks to like within the womb. So this is very much a gestation of healing space, right? Healing and protecting space. But these two, the masculine energy is about doing and action and expansion. And these two are very much like, so be it, right? Like their energy is very matter of fact, right? Like he's not tripping about shit, and neither is he. He's leaning back. He knows what he has. He knows what he's good. They're both good. And that's also a huge jump from a 4 energy within the minor arcana to a king energy. So whatever this Six of Pentacles, let's get a little bit of info on this Six of Pentacles. Give us what energy this Six of Pentacles. I want to know if it's happened already or if it's Queen of Swords and the Empress. Wow. This is someone who recognizes their own. I feel like if there hasn't been some sort of opportunity or collaboration, if that hasn't happened yet, it's happening because people are recognizing that you recognize your own abundance, your own power, your own ability to create regardless of the circumstances. Because the Empress is, I already used the word gestation too with the fetal position of the Four of Swords. So clearly gestation is a pregnancy term. So let's go ahead and get the affirmations from the Empress. You can buy this if you'd like it. You can buy the ebook, the PDF, and then you can print it yourself or whatever. But you can buy it at my Gumroad, which is in my like main, I don't know what you call it on YouTube, my bio, but it's like my main page, right? Like where it has all my info, my descriptions and whatever. It's the link. It's my Gumroad. Okay, so anyway, and scroll all the way down. This is the last one I made. There are over 20 workbooks, so get this one. The Empress energy. I nurture my dreams by achieving my goals. I can create anything I want. I honor all life and recognize our connection. I create my own reality by choosing what my heart desires. So that too is like this red string theory, coming back to yourself and recognizing that maybe you don't need to be in such a, I mean, you obviously don't. You don't. Hey, Marley's an outside cat now. Can you hear him? He's probably gonna start climbing the fucking screen door. But anyway, Lola, you can move outside by all means. That's fine with me. I would like that. Anyway, Queen of Swords is someone who's learned from this pain, right? Who had to come back to herself too many times. Again, coming from a 4 all the way to a queen. I mean, it's like, I don't know how many, like 4. This is what, like card 12 in the deck, technically. Yeah, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, maybe even 13. I think it's card 13 within the arcanas. Anyway, because King is the highest, because of course, I don't know, tarot's still patriarchal. But anyway, the Queen of Swords is someone who, this is her heart, this is her cup, and it is behind bars. And she is guarding it with a sword, right? So you've learned, you've gone through enough. Oh, I've never noticed this on this card. The circle around her is a snake eating its own tail. You too! Lola, do you want to go see your dad? Mara, say hi to Lola. Family Reunion. Family Reunion is my favorite Blink-182 song. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, hurt, turd, and twat. Anyway, side tangent. The year of the snake was last year, and the snake is, a lot of people have like a very negative or fearful connotation of snakes, but snakes are very adaptive, and they shed their skin. That's the spiritual significance of the snake. So you've had to come home to yourself enough times. You've had to like recreate your own reality. And if you're not in this process, maybe you're like finally, I think one of the things about healing is you like finally get to a point where you're like, I'm basically doing this to myself. Like, I can't do this anymore. I can't participate in my own oppression any fucking more. And so you've had to recreate, and you've had to stand, well, you've had to hold tight, you've had to rest, you've had to recuperate. But I feel like there's some sort of reciprocity energy-wise, or some sort of recognition, and it only takes one person. It only takes one person for you to believe in you, to give you a chance to invest, right? It only takes one person for you to go, I mean, this is like heavy hitter energy, bro. Like, emotionally and balanced, emotionally and physically, able to create whatever the fuck you want. A little bit guarded, but not to a point of detriment, right? Like, these are two very different energies. This person looks like if someone came over them to mug them, they wouldn't have anything to fight with. This person is ready to fight. This is a person, this is someone, not saying that you need to, but just, you know, if it presents itself, you're gonna stick up for yourself, right? So, I don't know. Wherever this resonates with your story, I'm kind of in this space. I had a hard couple weeks. He's climbing the fucking screen. The devil just popped out and is at the bottom of the deck. So beware of, you know, sliding backwards. Beware of letting caution about boundaries. Don't allow yourself to take this and put yourself back into this space. You know, whatever anyone outside of you, I mean, you've got Empress energy, so whatever anyone outside of you is presenting to you, don't allow that to become your main focus. Be grateful for it. Yeah. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wand energy is leaving burden behind, right? So again, don't allow yourself to put all your eggs in one basket just because something's presented. Allow yourself, if more than one opportunity is being presented to you, go with the one that's going to make you happy, not the one that might make sense to others around you or society as a whole, right? So like, say you're some sort of artist or creator of some kind. I think the word content creator is so cringy. I really hate it when new words are adopted into like the collective lexicon. It drives me it drives me crazy how easily people just adopt new language. Anyway, so creation of some sort, artist, whatever it is you do for your work passionately, not necessarily like career wise or bills, but like whatever you do, your hobby, your passion, whatever that is, make sure that if something is presented to you, I don't know why I'm cautioning so much, just because these two are here with all this other great energy. Don't allow yourself to go backwards, right? Don't allow yourself to have learned from these lessons, right? When you were penny pinching, when you were hurting so much that you like had to do like pick up all your pieces, right? So this Ten of Wands is a continuation of this creation energy of this world. Allow yourself to release what no longer serves you. Walk away from anything that isn't aligned, including new opportunities. I've been in that space. Like I said, I had like a bunch of opportunities. Like February, I was feeling like a drought. I'm like, I need community. Like, I'm putting out so much and I'm not getting anything back. There's a lack of reciprocity. And I was forced into my feminine energy and I came back to myself. And then all of these things aligned and I thought it was great, but not everything that aligned at that time was meant for my long haul. Marley! Oh, he's trying to open it with his paw. It's locked. Stop trying to break into my house. He got fleas on his ears, so he's not allowed in the house anymore. I love him. And he was just being a sassafras. Like, I was constantly yelling at this asshole. I don't need that in my house. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles. Wherever you walk, if you're doing it in your passion, if you're staying true to yourself, you're going to be followed by abundance regardless, right? Like, but don't sell yourself short and don't sell yourself at all, right? Like, get out of that. Four of Pentacle energy is very much, selling yourself short. But I already said that. Desperation vibes, right? Knock it the fuck out. Did we read any major arcana anymore? If we do, I will read from the book. I just peeped the Magician, the Hierophant. Both masculine energies. The Emperor. Holy shit, we have a pair. Six of Swords. Again, releasing anything that's making you cloud your own judgment about your life, your path, your wants, your needs. Alright, the Emperor is the next page. I don't know if I showed you the Empress page. Here it is. Alright. The Emperor. I protect the most vulnerable, including the little one within you, or the version of you that wasn't as strong as you are at this point, right? All of those versions of you. I take charge of my life. I am confident and direct, and I lead with meaning and passion. Oh shit, fuck. Did I ever put the Future for All copyright on there? I don't know. Anyway, so the Emperor and the Empress. I don't really do love readings over here, but if that's what you're seeking, obviously, this is the most divine pair in the deck, the entire deck. And with all this other Queen and King energy, I mean, yeah. Maybe that's the reciprocity. Maybe someone romantically has come in and, you know, alleviated all this burden for you, or finally sees you and supports you. Or it doesn't have to be romantic, but again, if that's what you're looking for, then that's what it is for you, right? But the Emperor and Empress within one's self-journey is the balance of masculine and feminine energy within self, right? So a perfect balance and harmony of masculine energy and feminine energy, doing and being, creating, expansion, nurture, rest, calling things to you. And if you are confused by that, it's because we live under the patriarchy. But the egg within a heterosexual situation of creation of human life, the egg calls the sperm to it. The narrative that we've been given, the womb is this sacred dark space, and the egg calls and is magnetic. It's magnetism, And so that energy, that feminine energy, is just at a larger scale, right? Our whole being. Again, recognizing that what you want wants you, right? If you're the center of your own universe and you've done all of this work on yourself, you know what? This is actually cute symbolism. There's a lot of circles here, even with the pentacles. But circles obviously speak to, like, completion, right? With this snake, it speaks to a sacred space within that nest. Too, she's in a circle. Marley, knock it off. I'm working. I love him so much. He's so sassy, though. The Emperor rules Mars. I think he's sitting on Mars. To me, that's what it looks like. And then she's got the Earth, pregnant with the Earth. Again, what can you create and how can you make it happen? How can you take these ideas and these things in your brain and make your hands create them, right? And again, on my channel, what we like to do is make the world a better place, right? So it's not just about us getting our bag or, you know, being able to do what we want. We do this because when we're all in this space of passion, when we're doing the things that we're the most excited about, when we've been in these spaces and we come out of those and we can model that through our own life experience to others, that's the whole point of why we're here. Not because of these systems that exist and what they've put in place, not at all. This is the point. The point is to reconnect. My channel slogan, my work slogan, reconnect, healing through reconnection to the self, the collective, and the natural world around us. These systems, because have disconnected us, because it serves their agenda and their purpose, right? Part of coming into consciousness, part of these awakenings, these waves of awakenings that we're experiencing on this planet at this time, is because these systems and the evil entities have too much power. They're doing too much damage. So it's on us to step into our own power, right? Step into your own power and recognize that you are the one that creates your own reality. Look, she's stepping. I know my nails are bad. You're the one that creates your own reality, right? No one's coming to save you, regardless of what the church has told you. Zombie Jesus is not going to be coming back. That would be really gross if he did, right? The rapture, whatever. That's religious psychosis, okay? Jesus taught consciousness, which is what a lot of us are here to do at this time, right? When I first had my spiritual awakening, I was like, I'm Jesus. A lot of people do that, and people are like, that's spiritual psychosis. No, it's an awakening, because this is acknowledgement from our own point of understanding, which a lot of us was within religion. You know, but what Jesus taught and what the church teaches are two very completely different things, especially under this, you know, insane, extremist, fascist Christian nationalism. That's not what Jesus was teaching. He taught about love and healing, and we all have these powers within us, but these systems, and if you're on my channel, this is not the first time you're hearing about this. This is what every video is about, literally. These systems have removed our own connection. So again, healing through connection, reconnection. Okay. Believe in yourself. Go out and make things happen and enjoy today. Remember the now. It's the little things that make life big, and attitude is everything. Attitude of gratitude, bro. And when you're not in an attitude of gratitude, call yourself out and be like, why am I being such a negative Nancy? Or Neil, or I don't know, negative Nile. Always take the scenic route or route. I don't know how you say it. I don't either. Always take the scenic route, I think is how I would say it. Because root to me is R-O-O-T. Anyway, we don't need to do linguistics. Be open to whatever comes next and live every day with intention. Intention, integrity, making time for you to explore the things that you love, right? Making sure that you take that time for yourself, even within capitalism. Capitalism will kill your soul. That's the point of it, so that you continue being easily controlled. When you start to step into your Emperor and Empress energy and reconnect to those parts of yourself and create, it's much harder to get you to conform and to be controlled, right? Take your power back. Take your power back. Public Enemy? Prophets of Rage. I don't know. I always get them confused because they're like a mashup. A lot of time in between. Anyway, hey Chuck D, what's up? Do what you love what you do, give out what you most want to come back, and all you need is love. Love for yourself is essential, right? You can't really... I mean, you can, like, love other things, but, like, the vibration of authenticity and love are not really fakeable, right? People can put on a mask for so long, but when you love yourself, you treat yourself differently, and you also treat other people differently. Like, you don't have to compete. You understand that everyone is on their own path, and it's like there's room and enough for everyone, and like we all have different things that we're here to do. Once you can step into that with your self-love, you can do this. You can find your balance. This was a beautiful reading. I'm glad I did one. I almost didn't. I was like, but I'm glad I did. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch happy rom-coms because I've been like drudging through these British thrilling mysteries on Netflix. And I need to stop. So anyway, happy Pride. If you want a copy of the journal workbook, posters, whatever you want them for, I'm gonna use them as posters, but I just bound it and I'm selling it as a workbook. But if you'd like a copy of that, again, go to my Gumroad. I can do sessions. I don't commercial myself enough. I do sessions, healing sessions with people. I have a lot of different things that I do. So check out my Mayhem Marketplace. It's pretty bland. I really don't like putting shit on the internet. I got my camera set, so I'm gonna try and take good pictures of my other products. I think my Mayhem Market is just canvas bags and healing consults, healing sessions, and intuitive readings. But if you'd like any personal readings for me, or if you'd like to connect and do a healing consult, we have to do a consult first, make sure we're aligned and I can actually support you. Make sure you're ready for healing. I do require intense honesty and I will call you out. That's part of my job as a healer, respectfully, right? But if you're not ready for that, then I'm not the one. I am not the one. If you want someone to just fluff your dreams and pillows and whatnot, I'm not the one. Alright, but yeah, go ahead and check out my other materials. I have a whole bunch of shit available for you. And it finally became out of my brain and into the world. So thank you so much for being here, and please like and subscribe and share. I hate saying this shit, but I have to. So okay, bye.